G'day, Barrymore, watch leader. I remember a trip we did in July 2018. It was quite a memorable trip, and I wrote a little poem of all the things that happened. I hope you enjoy this. They signed up with South Passage to learn to sail a bit, but judging by their luggage size, we wondered if they'd fit. We got them into watches of red or white or blue, and after sticking name tags on, we finally shot through. We threw them in the deep end as we sailed along quite quick. We beat our way to Fitzroy and finally dropped the pick. Despite a rock and rolling night when White Watch polished brass, we set off for the nearby reef while strong winds kicked our bottoms. And Sudbury Reef was welcome. We dipped our toes in sand, and those who'd been quite seasick were glad to be on land. We headed back to Fitzroy for a lighthouse walk for all. 3 boys were asked to risk assess potential slip and fall. Was Jackson, who had wisely said that no one was to run, but then he did his ankle in and spoiled his bloomin' fun. We sailed into Port Douglas to get some R&R, and everyone went everywhere. They wandered near and far. Then came the time to leave the place. We'd have to work real quick. We'd hoist the sails and sail on out, and how did she look slick. A prettier sight you'd never find than South Passage sails all set, but showing off as we left port was the gutsiest move you'll get. We sailed to Snapper Island to anchor for the night. By now we'd all worked very good. As a team we got it right. And going over for a swim, they asked, "Are sharks about?" But Skipper John assured them that the crocodiles cleaned them out. And Hugh, our cook, was popular. He daily cooks a treat, and you should see him cut the spuds and what he does with meat. But one crew said, "There's something wrong. It tasted kind of bland." Then Caleb came and said that he'd replaced the salt with sand. We wore life jackets when on deck. It made us feel quite safe. But Lawson whispered quietly, "I'm just beginning to chafe." I looked at him and then I said, "I think I see the light. The problem is, from what I see, your crotch strap's way too tight." We anchored near a trawler, and before they went away, the skipper sped across to them, we thought, to say g'day. But very soon he's back again. On us it suddenly dawns. His beaming smile reveals to us he'd scored a slab of prawns. Our journey's nearly over now. It's been a ton of fun. We've met a bunch of nice new friends and got a bit of sun. We learned a lot in watches and how to make her sail, and things like confidence and skills to help us never fail. Each voyage, as the last day dawns, the students take commands, a sort of legal mutiny. Much discipline it demands. We hoped like heck that they'd recall with training, saw the light, and pray their navigation keeps Australia on the right. A secret ballot had been done. They voted for their peers. Who'd run the ship? Who'd plot the course? Which direction she now steers? They called the shots. Belay that sheet and ease that vang right now. And tacking ho and 2-6 heave, and through the seas we'd plough. They even sailed her into Cairns, the sails all trim and proper. The students did us proud all right, and what a great showstopper. But as we leave South Passage soon, amidst our newfound hopes, we'd all recall the things we'd learned and what is meant by ropes. Thank you.